you can't throw away, at least if you throw it the right way. But the reason they perform the way they do remains somewhat of a mystery. That and a love affair with the boomerang that goes back to childhood was incentive enough for a Queensland University student to spend hundreds of hours with a computer trying to crack the boomerang's secret. Conrad Stacy used the flight of the boomerang as part of his studies for an honours degree in mechanical engineering. His aim? To turn the secrets of the Dreamtime into a mathematical formula. Brian Anderson has that story.
The secret of the boomerang, what makes it come back, has fascinated and intrigued the white man ever since his first encounter with this ancient weapon. It's a secret that the Aborigines have known since the Dreamtime, a mystery that mechanical engineering student Conrad Stacy has been trying to unlock with the help of a computer at Queensland University.
Can a sophisticated computer tell you what the Aborigines have known for about 20,000 years? That is exactly how they do fly?
That wasn't quite the angle that I took in the research. What I was doing was modelling the boomerang mathematically and using the computer to do a simulation of the flight. And it nearly does that satisfactorily.
Conrad's interest in boomerangs began at the age of 12 when his parents bought him one as a toy. From that grew a fascination with both the design and flight characteristics of boomerangs. He began making them about 8 years ago and now boasts a collection of around 100. Boomerangs of different shapes and sizes and flying ability. Boomerangs for both right-handed and left-handed throwers. The only thing he hasn't made is a boomerang that's totally foolproof.
Now, I thought I'd let you do that. That was inside out.
Actually, I didn't know you could throw them inside out, but mine did go to the right, and as you can see, the experts usually make them go to the left. But Conrad's fascination with boomerangs is more than just fun and games. He was able to take his hobby, his interest, and turn it into part of a degree course in mechanical engineering at Queensland University. This is the result of 12 months' work, a thesis titled A Computer Simulation of Boomerang Flight.
What reaction did you get at Queensland University when you said, I want to borrow the computer to work out what makes boomerangs fly?
Very mixed. Some people thought it was a great idea. They thought it sounded a lot of fun, but others just couldn't understand why I'd want to be doing it.
Conrad's decision to study the boomerang was no joke. It was more hard work than fun. It involved hundreds of hours' work programming a computer and analysing the complexities of a boomerang's aerodynamics, how it gets its lift, handles prevailing flying conditions, and of course why it comes back.
Well, I understand a lot better how they fly now, having done the thesis on them. It'd be very hard to explain to you what I've learned, I guess. Do you know about gyroscopic precession?
No, I don't.
The reason why a top goes round in a circle on your floor is the same as why a boomerang goes round in a circle in the air.
Okay, so that's how or why they come back. It's all about gyroscopic progression. But Conrad knew that anyhow. His only disappointment was that his computer research didn't quite come up with the perfect mathematical model, one that performs exactly the way he wanted. So what chance in the future that a computer will design the perfect boomerang, one that could perhaps help us recapture the world boomerang throwing title from the Americans?
Well, no. Half of the story is making the boomerangs, and the other half is throwing them. That requires a lot of practice.
That's something a computer can't tell you?
No, it can't help you with your practice.
Oh well, if a computer can't help, and the practice doesn't seem to be doing much for me either, maybe I should toss in the towel and admit that great-granddad came from Ireland. After all, we of the Gaelic persuasion have never been known for our boomerang throwing ability.
No, I don't think Brian's got it quite right. Well, Conrad Stacy unfortunately didn't find the formula, but he did pass with flying colours. And he now has a Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering with honours in boomerang throwing. We'll be back in